The entire team at Emsolation want to acknowledge that we are gathered on the traditional lands of the Wurundjeri people. We want to recognise that we are recording and telling our stories on the stolen land of our country's first storytellers. We wish to pay our respects to all Wurundjeri elders and ancestors, and to extend that respect to any First Nations peoples who listen to Emsolation. We recognise Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples' continued connection to the land and waters of this country, and acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded. Always was, always will be.
Russiano.
Like he's some kind of endurance athlete with his gel, with his carbohydrate gel, like he's in the Tour de France. You're riding around the block 10 times, mate.
And Michael Lucas.
I do think I can match Madonna. I do think I am an equivalent guitar player. I love her, she's the queen, but I think I can match her on that front.
Wow.
This is Emsolation.
You're fine. It was so fine. It was so great.
Shut up.
So that's it.
You're autistic, you can't be insincere. Don't even try.
You're in Emsolation.
They are Michael's very important musical notes. I'll get them out at the end. These chords. Love it. Gosh, that video had quite... Did you get messages from that video? Because we had a lot of views.
Oh, good. No, I didn't get messages.
Really?
No, I had people say
Doris
to me...
and Kat commented.
I had people say that they saw it, but no one messaged me.
They saw it. And did they say anything after that, or just that they saw it? I saw your video playing guitar.
For me, what it really says is how little knowledge people have of guitar playing, because they're like, I didn't know you could play a guitar. And I'm like, that's not playing guitar.
Lucky Joe Lucas doesn't have an Instagram account, or you would have gotten a full review.
Oh. She just would have gone flat, 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 flat. That's what... Oh, no, sorry. Flat as a tack. She said that to me once.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How's she going to feel when you get up and sing at the Palais at my sold-out show?
What? I'm not getting it.
It's not sold out yet. Please buy. There's like 4 rows left up the back. I think you're going to have to come out and perform at the Palais with my 11-piece band.
It's been great on Instagram with your 11-piece band.
Do you want to do it? Do you want to express yourself? You can come out with your guitar like Madonna does in front of the band.
I will say I do think I can match Madonna. I do think I am an equivalent guitar player. I love her. She's the queen. But I think I can match her on that front.
Wow. Welcome to Emsolation. My name is Em Russiano. I'm a writer, a singer, a stand-up comedian, a maximalist power queen, a neurodivergent magic brain, and a podcaster. And together with my best friend since I was 11, award-winning screenwriter, Mr. Michael Lucas, I bring you this podcast every week. Well, there was an incident at my house last night.
Really?
Something happened to Scott's tyres on his bike.
It's not another crime incident, is there? What? Really?
Do you know what happened to Scott's tyres?
They got stolen?
Me.
Oh. Did you slash your husband's tyres? Did you let them out? Did you?
Let me take you back. I don't know which transgression to begin on of his in the lead up to this. First of all, he spent Friday and Saturday at his mother's and came home Saturday afternoon, as he often does when he spent 2 days with his mother, grumpy and tired.
Okay.
And Elio and I had a magnificent 2 days. We'd had so much fun.
Hunting mushrooms.
Yeah, hunting mushrooms. When Elio and I are left to our own devices, we really run on autism time.
Right.
Like we lounge around, we play way more video games than Scott lets us play.
Yeah.
We eat nuggets for breakfast. We go for nature walks. We just do whatever the fuck we want without old grumpy guts going, oh, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? So we did all of those things, and then he gets home. So I went out in the afternoon, and then I got home, and Elio says to me, Dad says you make all the mess in the house and make stuff so he can't find it. And I said, what? Sorry, what did you say? Yeah, Dad said you're the problem. Sorry, what? So
was this a little private TED talk you did for Elio?
Apparently so.
Oh.
And then because Elio cannot tell a lie.
Yeah.
And he also delivered it with a little bit of a raspy voice. Like he really did the voice. He really went method on this.
Okay.
And I said, where's Dad? And he said, oh, I don't know, he's outside. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to count to 10. I'm going to calm myself down. I'm going to calm myself down. I'm going to calm myself down. So I didn't say anything Saturday night. I just took some deep breaths. I was so proud of myself. You would have been so proud of me.
Very, very good. I am proud.
Then the next day is Sunday. Again, I'm super chill.
It does sound like maybe it's welling, though. That's my only concern.
Sunday morning I wake up and I'm like, you know what? It's going to be a fine day. Scott is still grumpy. Scott is still being grumpy.
Because you're hiding things from him.
He keeps saying he's so tired, doesn't know what to do. He's going through some things. Like he doesn't know what's going on, right? He's just tired all the time.
Oh.
And I'm just sitting there looking at him trying to feel something akin to sympathy or something. I'm like, well, I don't know. Don't go to bed at midnight after watching bike racing and don't eat a gallon of chocolate ice cream at night. And, you know, maybe get off your phone and instead of spending 50 minutes in there every morning when I'm trying to get Elio ready for kinder and you're just AWOL shitting. Just maybe these are some examples. I was very pleasant.
Does he eat a gallon of chocolate ice cream out of a night?
He
Scott
would.
Barrow, really?
He loves
and then
ice cream.
shits it all out the next day.
Apparently so. And so I was super chill. Sunday night, again, super duper chill. Then we get to
I'm
Monday.
almost detecting icy, but sure, super chill.
Then last night, I get home from work and the bedroom is freezing cold. Scott thinks he's the king of temperature, and if Scott feels a certain temperature in his body, then that applies to every single member of the house.
Well, you wouldn't relate to that as a perimenopausal woman.
So if Scott's feeling hot because he's just come back from, say, I don't know, a 5-hour ride and it's 5 degrees outside, he'll still turn all the heaters off because Scott's feeling hot.
Okay, sure.
So I go into my room and it's like a fridge.
Yeah.
And I was tired. I had a long day at work.
Yeah.
And it's cold.
Yeah.
And I cannot find the remote to turn it on. Now, I know I left that heater on because I wanted a toasty warm when I got when I got home. I wanted a nice warm room when I walked in there.
Yeah.
And it was freezing cold. So I'm like, I can't find the remote. Where's the remote? I know you turned it off because you think you're the king of heaters. He goes, I put it on your bed. Anyway, that room's a pigsty, so I'm surprised you can't find anything anyway. And to which Elio chimes in, yeah, you make all the mess.
Also, he'd successfully recruited Elio.
What the fucking hell?
Wow.
So like, do you know why my room's a mess? Because look at the rest of this spotless house and the clean clothes on your body and the food in the fridge. Because by the time it comes to cleaning my room, this poor decrepit bitch does not have the energy. Like, what if I just looked after myself and just started with my room and left the rest of the house to fall to disrepute?
Disrepute.
So Elio goes to bed.
Yeah.
And I still can't find the remote. And I said to him, where is the remote? He goes, I'm not going to do anything while you're speaking to me with that tone. Because do you want my help? I said, what? It's not help. You lost the remote. Come and undo your wrongdoing. Because I'm not doing anything while you talk to me like that. I said, where is the remote? Where's the remote? I'm cold. He said, use the remote from the kitchen. I said, it's not the point. Where's the one from my bedroom? Oh, if you cleaned your room.
He went back in again.
So I was headless. So I walk into the kitchen and I spot the scissors on the bench.
Oh, God.
And I pick the scissors up.
Jesus Christ.
And I walk past him, and for dramatic effect, I snip. And so I'm going to slash your tyres. He's like, what? I go, you heard me? He goes, why? And I said, because you're a cunt. And I went outside, and I stood there.
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking do it.
I was going to say.
I couldn't do it.
No, because they're designed to ride over quite tough terrain.
I couldn't do it.
Oh, no, but your morals or just physically you couldn't get them through?
I want to say my morals.
You are.
No, it wouldn't. I could.
You needed like hedge clippers or
Not
something.
only that, all this is in our house are blunt.
Of course.
Because it's just, they are.
Yeah.
So I just went.
Yeah, just let it out. Yeah.
And I flattened them.
Yeah.
And he had them all lined up for a ride this morning. He cleaned his little shoes. He fucking had his little snacks lined up like he's some kind of endurance athlete with his gel, with his carbohydrate gel like he's in the Tour de France. You're riding around the block 10 times, mate.
Yeah.
Anyway, I laid his ties down.
Yeah.
And I went
Beautiful.
inside.
Yeah.
And I shut the door.
Yeah.
And I went to bed.
Yeah. Did you find the remote?
Nope.
Did you use the one from the kitchen?
I did
Okay,
when he
good.
went to bed, so he didn't know. but I used the one from the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then this morning when I left, I said, enjoy your ride, dickhead. And we have not spoken.
Did you get satisfyingly, did you hear the sounds of like going pump?
No, he wouldn't give that to me.
Okay, no, of
If
course.
I was smart, I would have taken the pump to work with me in the car. He's only got one. Fuck. I'm not dastardly enough. But I'm sorry, saying that shit in front of a 5-year-old who that day had literally alphabetized his books because he wanted them in order, so all the capital letters lined up. The human that I take to all his therapies, the person that I devote the most of my life to, painstakingly trying to find a school, which Scott is not taking part in, to say shitty stuff about me enough that our kid remembers it, and then to have our kid believe that that's what I do. Instead, I'm actually the person that cleans everything. It's just a bridge too far.
And all that and to leave you shivering.
Shivering. What a cunt. So that's what happened at our house last night. I don't care. I was driving thinking, should I tell the story? I'm like, I'm telling it.
I think so.
I'm telling it because when people see my stand-up show, you're going to feel like I'm not being as harsh as you may have initially thought.
Oh, I can attest. This story might sound bleak, but in the scheme of things, it's comic relief.
It really is. Now let's move on to something way funner.
Yeah.
And that is Gaga finally released Chromatica.
Yes.
How many years ago was that?
I think it's 2022 she did it, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
And yeah, so Taylor was so fast. I mean, she got the Eras tour film out in cinemas when the tour was still going. Hadn't even come to Australia yet.
I have a theory why she waited so long. She was COVID positive that night, and
Yeah.
it was very controversial that she went ahead. Because in 2022, being COVID positive was still a thing.
Was it that night that
Yeah.
she filmed?
That
Oh.
night,
Oh.
she said that I gave my dancers the choice. If they wanted to not perform with me, that was okay. Imagine.
Really?
Yeah, imagine saying no. Imagine well, are you going to perform or are you going to let all the little monsters down? Imagine being the one dancer that's like, on moral ground. So that was really controversial. So what would you have done though? I was thinking about this heaps. Like I was thinking about the day everyone's being tested because that's protocol. You've got 54,000 people coming to see a show that you're recording. You test positive. What do you do? Because, people died of COVID. They're immunocompromised. But the other thing is there's 54,000 people squashed in together. COVID's going to be there. Not everyone's testing. People are going to be going. To expect her to uphold that standard when she's delivering the show,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? But then also morally, you don't want to
Yeah.
get people sick.
You don't want to get people
But
sick.
what would you do if you were Gaga?
Well, to be honest, I instantly went to a more selfish place where I thought I'd be worried that my performance might really suffer.
She was rock steady.
She was rock steady.
It was incredible. Her vocals were incredible. But I did at the start notice she was quite separate from the dancers.
Well, yes, and also they had clearly choreographed so that she got a fair bit of rest time. I did notice, I remember from the Eras tour, there was one number that she did lying on the roof, and I felt like Gaga had quite a few numbers where they felt like, what's going to be dramatically amazing if you just sort of lie on this tilted slate
and
for
she
most
did
of the
rest
song.
a lot.
She did. I mean, she still gave everything, and vocally, she really.
But she was separate a lot of the
Yes.
time. And when I was watching, I was like, why is she so far away from the dancers? And there's even one point where her guitarist and
Oh,
her
yes.
are on a separate stage.
Yeah,
So I wonder if that was always a part of the show.
she was
or if it
keeping
was-
her 2 metres distance in her outdoor concert
absolutely.
at Dodger Stadium.
When it started, I was a little worried because she was extremely dead behind the eyes. Could have been the cold and flu, though.
Could have been, or just committing to the whole brutalist grey machine bug
Yeah.
world that she was in. Who knows?
And she opens with fucking,
Yeah, she went hard
oh my
early.
God, the greatest hits.
Bad Romance,
Poker Face.
Poker Face, and Just Dance were the first 3 songs.
And it was almost too much. You should have
Yeah.
seen me.
Well, in retrospect, I think maybe too much because then we hit some long tracks where I'm like, I could use a hit right now. And she's got a lot to pick from.
She didn't talk to the audience except
For
for
a long
screaming.
time.
If I hear put your
Put your paws up.
put your fucking paws up, LA.
Yeah.
Hands up. I'm like, stop
Yeah.
bullying them. She said it every 35 seconds. I would like a count on how many put your fucking paws up was
Yeah.
said in the 3 hours that I was watching.
She's also, Gaga, I don't think I've ever known a performer that really focuses on their hit eras almost to the exclusion of, like, for example, I like the song Applause from Art Pop.
Art Pop's one of her greatest hit
exactly.
albums. Yeah.
And then what was the other one with R. Kelly? And obviously he's terrible.
Oh, it's my
Do What You Want.
Do What You Want. That's my favourite Gaga song.
Yeah, she didn't do anything from Art Pop. And then also Joanne, another album that was perhaps one of her least successful ones, but still had Million Reasons, which I felt would have slotted right in.
And she was inventing country music.
She was inventing country music. 100%. But yeah, she pretty much stayed with the most recent album and the hits. See, when Madonna goes down with the flop album, she still plays it. She's like, motherfuckers. And then sometimes if you're tenacious enough, eventually people will just forget that it was ever a flop.
Art Pop was amazing.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
I think we just at the time we were just OD'd a bit on Gaga.
Yeah,
we weren't ready
true.
for it.
It's true. But then she transitions to, I would say, a moment that ended me.
Yes. And when we were watching the opening of the concert, which is very much in the Chromatica theme.
Yes.
So we're talking, I would say, German brutalist meets alien mothership sort of vibe. Very cold, very. And at a certain point, we're like, she's going to have to sing the Star Is Born songs because that was her most recent album before Chromatica.
And she was just a girl from New Jersey with the butter.
What'd you leave the butter out for?
So I was expecting maybe, some jeans and a white singlet.
Yeah.
Something of the people.
But how
that
does
was a bit Barbara then?
How possibly it was Barbara?
Well, appropriate.
How could she possibly marry? How could she deliver the Star Is Born songs within the construct?
And it's got such gravitas, that film. It's got so many poignant moments.
That's right. It's very sincere, those songs.
How? And this brings us to this moment.
Yes.
To answer that question, please behold Gaga appearing
to sing the number one iconic hit. You'll know it right from the first guitar strums.
Oh, here we go. So here we are, crowd are waiting in anticipation. Middle stage lighting up. Single spot on guitarist on main stage.
My karaoke favourite.
And there's Gaga. Dressed as a cockroach.
Poised.
The guitarist trying to be serious.
Yeah, he is.
Her piano looks like dead roots from a mystical Game of Thrones tree.
Cockroach getting its bearings.
I don't know if she can see anything.
Am I on stage?
How I imagine a cockroach would approach a piano.
Yeah. I haven't thought about it until this moment.
Look at her. Sure. Extended opening so she can really get into character. Oh. Okay.
Cockroach is accepting her new mission.
Long tentacles hanging. Yep, we're going to go for our 7th bar on our extended intro.
She went somewhere very interesting there. It was like, oh, shucks, cockroach.
Oh, cockroaches have humility too.
It's the full emotional roller coaster here for this cockroach.
Cockroaches are layered.
I do love that you adjust your little tentacle things.
Wow. And the voice. Oh, cockroach can play.
She can. Can she sing, though? I think we know the answer.
I just love it so much. This stopped me in my tracks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tell me something, girl.
Doing the Bradley part, of course.
Faded out.
Heaven.
Amazing. I mean,
what a creative solution.
Yeah, that was, wow. I mean, I need to give her some applause.
Well done, Gaga.
Fantastic. I want to know if it was her. They're like, how are we going to do it? She's like, cockroach. Like she saw one on the ground.
It had to be.
There's no other tie-in. I cannot think of any sort of tie-in to the movie.
Or, yeah, I like to think that maybe they initially had plans where they were just going to do it in the tank top and blue jeans thing. And she was like, no. Something does not feel right here. I need to take audiences on the cockroach journey.
The cockroach journey. The thing that really got me was, we just mentioned Babs, Gaga's ability to, just segue between lyric to real life advice back to lyric was so...
And also to, did you know that Edge of Glory was... in fact, about abortion rights? I never knew.
I thought it was about like about to have an orgasm.
Oh, yeah, that
Does that
tracks.
work? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Edge of
didn't
Glory.
know it was about
Hanging on a
abortion.
moment with you.
Yeah. I didn't know. But the way she was weaving it puts Babs to shame.
Oh, absolutely.
Total.
She is our 21st century Babs.
100%. So Chromatica Ball, I enjoyed. I'm giving it 4 out of 5.
Me too.
I
Me
really
too.
loved it. It gave me everything I wanted.
I did. There were a few songs missing for me. But no, it did. It did. And I mean, she claims that she's ready to release the next album too. And she says everything sounds completely different from anything that she's ever recorded before. So what does that mean?
Rock. It means rock, and she's getting.
But
in
also,
Beyonce.
surely there'll be a tie-in album with the Joker sequel because that's a
jukebox
musical.
music.
Yes.
I love how it's another secret musical. I just want to let everyone know the Joker movie is a fucking musical.
Yeah, but you'd never know it to
Nah.
look at the thing. Even the Wicked fucking trailer, they've got the songs, but they never show the cast singing the songs.
I'm sorry. If you go to the Wicked movie and you don't know it's a musical,
No, of course, but
Get
why
out.
do they not? Why? Like, if
I would
everyone
say,
knows.
Isn't it a rights thing? I don't know.
They're playing it.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm sure they do it with every musical trailer, so there must be a legal reason. There has to be.
I just think that they're worried that it'll put them off.
Not for
Put
me.
people off. No, not at all.
Now, speaking of musicians,
Oh.
Michael's hip party is nearly upon us. Are we a week out?
No.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 weeks out from the hip party.
Well, actually, when this comes out, will be, a week and a half.
Wait.
It's Saturday, a week from Saturday.
Week. Yeah, it is a week. In my brain,
Yes.
ADHD
Yeah.
timeline,
Yeah.
it is a week
Okay,
away.
sure, yep.
So we have been rehearsing. Some of you may have seen online Michael and I rehearsing
Yes,
Express Yourself.
that's right.
Michael arrived today with his guitar on his back like some kind of fucking struggling musician busker artist.
I was hoping you were going to say Bradley Cooper and Star is Born. No,
Do you want to be Bradley Cooper and Star is
he does
Born?
hang himself at the
It
end of the movie.
doesn't end up well
no,
for that character.
that's right.
And generally we didn't like him.
True.
He was not a hero in that film. I would call him the protagonist.
No. Looked like he could use a shower too.
Absolutely. He walked in and it was on his back, slung nonchalantly over his leather jacket. And I said, oh, it's like I've learned Daddy's lessons.
I thought I had. I'm not so sure anymore.
So I thought we should probably give the Emsolators just a little verse. I've got your notes here.
We've seriously. Anyway, okay.
That's okay. We'll figure it out. Grab your guitar from down there. And this is going to be just a little, you're right, a little verse. Yeah, grab it. He's getting it. Going to have a little seat. Now, put your mic on your guitar so it picks up. I mean, your voice might not be as loud, but that's okay.
I think Michael might say that. That's optimal.
Okay, so just give us a little bit of, Daddy's.
Do you want to?
Do you need to see the lessons?
Well, I mean,
okay, you need to see it? Okay, here we go. I think you should just sing it.
no.
Come on.
Okay, wait.
Okay, ready. 5s. Okay.
Came into this. No, I'm not doing it without you. You gotta sing. This is not fair.
Five. Okay.
Oh, come on.
You start. Okay. Came into this
Oh, you're going
world.
slow.
Do you want to go slow?
Yeah.
Is that better for you?
No,
Came. How fast do you want to go?
you just go.
Came into, but you're not playing. You're not playing full time or half. You're kind of sitting at 3, but I don't know which way to lean. Came into this world.
No, that's wrong. This is riveting.
Let's just do. Came into this world, Daddy's little girl. Daddy made a soldier out of me.
That's the one you think's wrong, right?
Daddy made me dance. Daddy held my hand. And Daddy liked his whiskey with his tea. That's definitely wrong. We rode motorcycles, blackjack, classic vinyl, tough girl is what I had to be. He said, take care of your mother, watch out for your sister. That's when Daddy gave to me. Chorus. With his gun
Carry it on the bum.
My daddy said shoot. Yes. Oh, my daddy said shoot.
Oh, what a stunning achievement. I hope Beyonce sees it.
That's amazing. Okay. If you
Here's
were
one
wanting to pick up, like if you were like a 15-year-old boy and you picked a guitar up in your room, what's your, like, show us your skills. What's your best song? Like, what's your go-to song on the guitar? What's your best song?
No, I
Talking to your microphone, you're on a podcast. Yeah.
the songs that I used to like playing, this is the kind of 15-year-old I was.
Yeah, sure.
Ready? No, I can't remember them
Can you
now.
remember any songs?
Just the two that I've learned. Sorry. I'll pick them up quickly. I used to love playing La Isla Bonita
So straight.
and Baby One More Time.
Wow. I mean, heterosexual. Right there.
Heterosexual. Sometimes Blaze of Glory.
All right, put your guitar down. All right, everybody. Well, that's it for Emsolation Regular. We only really got to one pop culture topic. I'm sorry, but I had to come and vent it. James, can you take Michael's guitar?
Thanks.
Sit back and say you're in frame for the shot. Yeah, get on. There we go.
That was amazing.
And you're in. That was so good. You should feel really good about that.
Shut up. Shut up.
It's going to be. You're a red
She was
light.
like, everything was content.
Yeah, you're a red light performer. On the night, you always come through. When the light goes red, no matter how bad you are or ill-prepared, somehow
Yes.
you pull it out.
Also, full disclosure, that was the very first time we attempted to, except for briefly just before. And even then, you only did the first two lines.
You're fine. It was so fine. It was so great.
Shut up.
So that's it.
You're autistic. You can't be insincere. Don't even try.
Was that not convincing? It was fine. All right, okay. It was fine. I can hear it. That's it for Emsolation Regular. We're going into sealed section now where we will be doing an OK stop on the Celine Dion trailer. This is Celine? I am Celine.
I am Celine.
I am.
Celine. And what was the name of J-Lo's one?
This is me now.
Thank God.
yeah.
Thank God they're clarifying who they are.
But also, remember Beyonce had I Am Sasha Fierce.
Yeah, there's
that was an
also
album.
a whole series of docos like I Am Heath Ledger, so I wonder if it fits into...
Oh.
Is it a series? Or?
I got you. I see you. Well, that is about to happen now in the sealed section. You don't want to miss that. Thank you for being here otherwise, and we'll catch you next Thursday where we will be moments out from, I will have begun my preparation, my lead up to your event.
Oh, yeah.
Full face of makeup and everything.
Preparation sounds like a broad term. It has to cover a lot.
It really does. I told you to keep the middle-aged women's shelter free. I'm taking up refuge that weekend.
Totally.
Can't wait. Everyone will be relieved at my house. Are
Staying
you
up
going
all
somewhere?
night. You're staying up all night as well, aren't
Oh,
you?
yeah, I'm coming home at 6 o'clock.
My weird dilemma, this is.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, weird dilemma.
Well, the shirt that I'm wearing is sort of, you can sort of see through to my chest hair, but because I had to have an ECG, it's all shaved in patches. So I think I'm going to have to wax my, like...
Show me, take your shirt off.
Like this, all like that.
Oh,
See,
my
like that.
God.
Yeah.
Is that show me the other one?
There.
You'll
It looks
grow back
weird.
by then. You
Do you
grow
reckon?
hair quick. We can spray some just for men on your chest if you like. What do you mean your shirt's see-through?
You spray some dye on my chest.
Yes. Hair in a can. What's
It's a
the-
light pink shirt, and you can sort of see through to, like, you can definitely see chest hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
I'll be documenting the process. Emsolator's don't even worry about that. Hey, get along to my show, Outgrown. I feel like I'm only doing this as a passing mention, but the shows are selling pretty well. Cap cities are going to sell out. Regionals are picking up, but it's going to be great. I did a script run through today. I met menopause. Whoops.
Don't say do.
We can beat that.
Beep that. Oh, my God.
No.
I'm such a loosey-goosey.
I like it. That was a little clue.
It was a little clue. It's fine. Leave it in. Leave it in.
All right.
And
Could she be doing a Men at Work cover? Who knows?
Yes.
Lovely
I
save.
love that so much. It's going to be truly the best show I've ever done. And I know what you're all like, the last minute sallies, but you're going to miss out if you leave it. So head out to frontiertouring.com/Mrussiano to get your tickets. And Anomalous will be, this last episode comes out next Monday.
Yes.
And then that's it. That's my little, I can't believe I'm
last
missing-
one that covers the Senate estimates thing.
The Senate inquiry.
Right, yes.
It also, there's a little bit of a story from me about John Peter Farnham.
Oh.
I kind of talk about my hopes for the future and what I want to happen. And I don't know, it's a nice little tie-up. I listened to it this week and I cried. I cried a lot listening to the 5th episode, mainly because I've spent so much time and money on this thing, but also because I was really actually proud of myself. So Ep 5 next week. Thank you to everybody who's been contacting me about Anomalous. I'm glad it's doing the thing I wanted it to do, and I ask you to please share it with everybody. That's the way this thing gets bigger and the message gets out. All right, that's it. Heading into Steele's section for I Am Celine. Chat soon. Bye. All right.
It's 29 and 30 minutes.
Who did that? I didn't know that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the last couple of weeks.
Wow, I guess I'm just looking at the wrong place at the wrong time.
What are you looking? Hi, I'm Em Rossiano. I'm a writer, a podcaster, a musical comedian, and I'm neurodivergent. I don't represent most people's preconceived notions of what an autistic person with ADHD is. So to help change that, I went on a journey. No, I can't say journey. Can we call it a quest? That makes me sound magical and like I'd have a sassy animal sidekick and I'd be handy with a bow and arrow. In this series, I'm going on a quest. Yeah, that works. With the help of some super smart experts along the way, I'll be exploring why so many people like me are seeking a late-in-life diagnosis. I'm also going to take you through how I found out I was an autistic ADHDer in my early 40s, the aftermath of that, and pass on all of the things I've learned along the way. This is Anomalous, a love letter to the neurodivergent community and a roadmap for neuronormative people.
To enjoy today's sealed section of Emsolation, upgrade your experience and join the Extra family with our premium service, Emsolation Extra. You get 2 bonus episodes direct to your favourite podcast app every week in an exclusive feed, as well as an Ask Me Anything where Em and Michael answer your questions. There's over 70 other episodes awaiting you already, plus you'll also get Instagram close friends access, ticket pre-sales, merch discounts, and heaps more. Help Em keep this independent neurodivergent business alive by supporting us for less than $2 a week on our yearly plan or less than $2.50 a week on our monthly plan. Just sign up at emsolation.supercast.com now. Emsolation is recorded at Down the Hill Studios, hosted by Em Rossiano with Michael Lucas. Executive produced by Benjamin Wasley, produced by Em Rossiano. Edited by Ezekiel Fenn and videos by James Henderson. Socials by Benjamin Wasley, Em Rossiano and Marcella Rossiano-Barrow, with assistance from Jem Evans and Isabella Hines. Follow us on Instagram at Emsolation Podcast, where you'll find a link in our bio so you can sign up for our weekly newsletter, join other Emsolators at the Emsolation Group on Facebook, follow our YouTube and TikTok channels, and so much more. Help us out by sharing Emsolation with your friends, give us a 5-star rating, and make sure you're following us by hitting the follow button on your favourite podcast app. Thanks for listening and or watching this week's episode, and we can't wait to chat with you again soon.